from that perspective, even though I was a young lieutenant at the time, I'd go in and say, hey, can we get this? We need this report. And the guys would be like jumping too, like full captains would be jumping too because they knew that it wasn't for me and they respected the boss and they wanted to help him out. So it was, you get a little bit of added weight because people know, especially because people kind of knew we had a good relationship. Right. And so they knew that if I was asking for something or I needed something or I was suggesting something, they knew where it was coming from. They knew it was coming from the big boss man. So
it's kind of like the executive assistant to like Oprah or something.
Well, no.
All right, there you go.
We're not going to talk about the person that you just talked about on this podcast. It's not happening.
All right, gotcha.
Error. That she's super crazy and passionate about? I'm not going near that thing.
Yeah. Yeah, the losing your temper thing too, man. I'd learned, and I mentioned this before, where I'd learned about just getting mad in general from this book called Mind Games. It was a teeny tiny little book. One chapter was not even one page.
That can be your first review on the podcast. You can be the reviewer. We can do Mind Games.
Some of them were like puzzles, to see how your mind works. Anyway, but what it did was indicate that...
Was there Plinko involved on these puzzles?
No, bro, that's Price is Right. Hey, that splinter analogy I gave?
Oh, man.
Bro, I'm telling you. Okay, so this one time, and it wasn't me, it was Jade. He had a splinter. We were young. He had a splinter in his hand. We were like young, like 5. Mm-hmm. I know this because we're living in this specific house that I remember. Anyway,
you don't need to tell us about the house.
Anyway, he had a splinter and it was deep. So my mom was like, "Hey, we got to get it out. We got to, use a tweezers or something." He's like, "No," and he'd put up this full on like a hardened defense. Mm-hmm. We're not getting that splinter out because he's crying, he's scared, all this stuff. So what my mom did was, all right, don't take out the splinter. What she did was wait for him to go to sleep. She knew you just take out the splinter. Mm-hmm. It may or may not hurt for like a second, but it's out. Who cares? Mm-hmm. Waited for him to go sleep, like a little nap. She goes in there gently and just takes it out. Boom. Problem solved. Splinter out.
So basically, Mama Charles
flanked him.
She flanked him.
Totally flanked him, man. Good job, Mom.
Props to Mama Charles.
Next question.
Yes, please. Good Lord.
If someone's targeting you with a rifle and all you have is a pistol, it's not good for you. That's not a good scenario.
For those of you that don't know anything about guns, like Echo, the difference between not fire, devils, duck, or anything but boots, moving up and down again, and there's no discharge in the war. Good evening, Echo.
Good evening.
That's a poem. What did we miss? Why aren't we getting it done? So that gives you two sort of methodologies to confirm where you are so you can triangulate your position, which is smart.
What'd you call it? Kentucky what?
Kentucky windage.
What does that mean?
It's
like the give or take.
It's just it comes from shooting.
Oh, gotcha.
And you would normally dial in your sight to get you specifically, let's say you think 600 meters.
Right.
But then there's a strong wind blowing. Right, so maybe you're going to hold off to the left a little bit.
Because it's windy in Kentucky or something.
I think it's just shooting. Maybe the shooters in Kentucky they made it up. They were real accurate. So they had to pull in a little Kentucky windage.
Got to accommodate for that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Chicago windage.
No.
Well, because it's kind of windy, so.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from, but no. It's Kentucky windage. It's my Brogino.
Pretty dope. Yeah.
From back in the day.
Writers in general are just really good at explaining stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty much all right. And you can, but yeah, thank you. So yes, they are coming. Here's the thing. They're not t-shirts. They're tank tops.
Cool.
Do we want t-shirts?
I don't know.
If we do, then we're going to get t-shirts as well. Good.
Ask the female troopers.
Maybe we'll do a pink.
We will not.
Maybe we will, though. That's the thing.
We will not.
Either way, they are literally in the works. Submitted.
Is that Lisa's like pink?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Not happening.
Yes.
Vetoed.
I didn't really feel like doing the pink either, so guess what I did? The pink. Actually, I didn't do the pink, but It's in the works still. Nonetheless, they're on the
I'm
way,
nervous
straight
now.
up on the way. Official.
You know what? This is decentralized command, folks. So I'm not micromanaging Echo.
Yep.
He's got the creative brain, so let them run with it.
And humility,
Booyah.
because just because it's not your specific opinion, it doesn't mean it's,
But there is a standard of. Yeah, so hopefully you maintain it. I guess I just be, I'll try and give you the proper guidance.
All right. Well, there you go.
To make that happen.
Don't you have a paper to write?
How did he know I'm supposed to be writing an essay? Matrix.